When you start to love, you love innocently. And the majority of people who go down the path of love is loving wholeheartedly.
4 years ago, I met my baby, Carla, fathers, and we moved in together almost right away. Um, he started to abuse me 8 months since when we started. And I get pregnant, and he still abused me. When I was with him, I lost my hair and my face. I saw my picture in that moment, and I looked that woman. Her eyes is no way. I feel like we have a house. We have a not good home, but we have a safe place for a long time. When I, in my mind, I say, well, I have a job. I have a place to go.
When you're living in an atmosphere that violence exists in, all you know is that's violent. And all you know is someone is hurting and you want that pain to stop. But you don't have the words for it. Growing up in the community of Spring Valley in Rockland County as I have, I was exposed to a lot of things and we didn't have the name for it. Being a survivor, primary and secondary, I didn't know what this was. We knew nothing of Rockland Family Shelters, and women were being abused every day. And we didn't know who to turn to. So we were kind of like left to fend for ourselves. We didn't know what survivorship was.
When I was pregnant to my little girl, I met someone and she told me about the center. Even in that moment, I was afraid to go away. All the time he say, who gonna want you if you have 2 kids? Nobody want to be with you, look at you. And in that moment I say, maybe he's right. When 7 days, 24 hours later, you have somebody next to you to say a lot of negative things about you.
A shelter is the last alternative for most of our families that come in. The word shelter is so synonymous with low living. So it's hard.
I don't want this, what I have for my kids. I don't want my little girl in the future have a man like him. I want she has someone who love her and respect her. I remember when I made the decision and said, no more. I called to the Leslie, and when I go to the center, I cry a lot.
They walk in broken, detached, emotional, but we try to have them walk into a home. And we try to make sure when they walk in, they're greeted with smiles. They're pretty much at a very bottom when they come to the shelter. And our goal is to build them back up and help them find the joy in existing again.
They changed my life a lot. They helped me. They listen to me. They care about us. They still take care about us.
Having a person go from victimization to survivalship, to being victorious in their stance, being able to have total autonomy back in their life, being able to put language to things that was stripped from them, being able to help them walk out of our doors back into their own home that they have chosen that is safe for them. It is so rewarding. It is the best feeling. And they don't forget you.
Now I have my own place. And now I know I don't need a man next to me to have my own place. And I feel so happy right now. I'm very, very grateful. And every day is the best decision I make. And I hope a lot of people know how they work.
The more work we do in communities, especially communities that are marginalized and are oppressed, communities of color, and letting them know that there is a place like the Center for Safety and Change for Help, it gives them life.
I feel older woman. It's like that woman, I have it inside, very deep, you know, and I never know that I have. Now I know.